Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Thompson with the Zero Debt College Project, and this is a tutorial for any college student who is still needing scholarships for college. And I realize there are thousands of scholarships out there, but sometimes you need a tutorial on how to get the scholarships, where to look for them, and just kind of some help. So that's what this video is all about. And this particular video is going to focus on connecting with your dean. So for this video, you're going to need some tools. You're going to need an email and a scholarship resume. You're going to need an email address for your dean, your scholarship resume, and those are your tools, okay? So let's start with the scholarship resume. Some students have never heard of one. So what I did here was just Google scholarship resume. And then I'm going to click on images. And when I click on images, you're going to see all these examples of scholarship resumes. You're just going to pick one. I'm just going to kind of pick one at random, and we're going to start there, okay? I do like for this to have one that has your picture on it, because that can sometimes be helpful because you're connecting with your dean. This is actually someone that you know, okay? So we're just going to click customize this template. And the first thing I'm going to point out here is that you definitely want to use just a picture of yourself that you can see your face clearly. It doesn't have to be a professional headshot, but you do need to be able to see yourself, right? So here you go with the scholarship resume example. And you can use any of them, but again, I like this one. So you have your picture right here. And then you see where it's going to ask you, right here it says high school graduate. Well, that would be true if you were current high school graduate but hadn't started school. But right here, if you are in school, you're going to put the name of the school there. Okay, so let's say that you were at Spelman or Morehouse or Howard or Hampton or Langston or Prairie View A&M. You put that there, and you'd also put your major and your minor right there. Okay, your main objective here is to find a full academic scholarship that can help you pursue your degree. So this is pretty much what you're going to do. It's the same thing this person has, but you're going to change it to say what your degree is and what your interests are, okay? And then you'll see these accomplishments are related to what the person is trying to do in the main objective. So your accomplishments need to relate to your objective. So let's say that your main objective was to have your own business one day. Then your accomplishments would need to be related to your main objective, okay? And then under contact details, I want to just pull one little small detail out here. I do not recommend that anybody actually share your actual address. Instead, just put the city and state. So right here, you're just going to put your city and state. So take out the actual address. And I also want to point out here that you'll see where it says the website. You should, at this point in your life, have like a website of your own. It could be a Google Doc that you publish, so that you can have somebody just go to that site or to that Google Doc page and see information about you. Home phone, cell phone, that's kind of fairly straightforward. And then the email address, you want to have an email address that's fairly professional. So your first and last name should be in your email address, because remember, this is your dean and you're trying to help your dean remember you. If it's possible, use your school email address there as well, okay? Let's go back up here to the top. Work experience. I'm going to, on this one, propose that you move the work experience down and push your academic history up, and you're going to change this to leadership experience, okay? So this is leadership experience, and you've got academic experience, and then down here where it says main interest, you can leave that there, okay? So you're going to put your main interest there, change this to say leadership experience, and change this to maybe leave this to academic history. You'll notice that I said change these over. So we're just going to move it over, pop that up to the top, and push the other one down at the bottom, okay? So now what you have is your academic history up here, and then you have your leadership is going to go down here, okay? So under leadership, community service will go here. So I can actually make this community service and leadership. Okay, and we can just kind of make it pretty later. Okay, so it's just for the purposes of the video. I just want to make sure you understand your headers. Okay, so you want to make sure that your dean sees a nice picture of who you really are. Okay, so under community service and leadership, if you've won any leadership awards, you want to put those there. How many hours have you had in community service? How many leadership opportunities have you had? Your academic history, you want to kind of follow the person's lead here. She's a consistent honor student, valedictorian, things like that. You send this, and so then you're going to just share it by printing the PDF. And there's a couple of ways that you could do this. You could copy the link, or you could download it where anyone with the link can just view, or you can literally just download the PDF. And once you download the PDF, then you're going to send that over to your dean, or again, you could just download the link, send the link instead. And I do encourage you to think about how you want to send it, okay? So now we want to talk about the next thing you needed, which was your dean's email address, okay? So to find your dean's email address, you basically want to just find the name of your school and look up the dean, okay? So we're going to pretend like we are Googling the name of the school. Let's pick a school. Let's say Howard University. So let's say that we pick Howard University. And we said, well, we want Howard University. We want the dean. So we could results for Howard U, we could type in dean, and we're just going to pick a dean. Any dean will do, just for our purposes. Okay, so we have Office of the Dean Director. You could have gone there. Let's go back. Okay, so here's the Office of the Dean. We want to pick somebody, right? We want to make sure that we pick somebody who is the dean of your school, though. So we're going to take it back a step because I really like that directory that was available. So the Office of the Dean Directory gives you some different deans. You've got the School of Education. Let's do that one, okay? All right, so here we go. Here's the School of Education. She's the dean. And so you see here that the dean's profile is what I want you to pay attention to, because you want to acknowledge that in your email. Remember, you need the dean's email. So look at this. This is the contact information for the dean. And you see there that you can send a message. And in your message, you're going to say, hey, and this is where you might want to include the link to your resume, because it doesn't look like you can attach it. And you would put in your name, phone number, email, that kind of thing. And what you're going to say there is, hi, Dean John Smith, maybe Dr. John Smith. I am a freshman starting fall 2023 and would love a 5-minute meeting with you to introduce myself. Please find in the following link, in this link, my scholarship resume. My contact information is below, and then you're going to put your contact information. You're also going to call the dean. You're going to send this over. Pretend we're doing that, okay? You're going to also call the dean and say, hey, I sent you an email, and I'd love it if we could talk soon, maybe in the next couple of weeks. And what you're going to talk to your dean about in that conversation is scholarships, okay? So there's the one tip for you if you are going to college this fall or in the spring and you don't have all your money. You're going to want to reach out to your dean, share your scholarship resume, and ask for a 5-minute meeting. And during that meeting, you're going to want to share some things about yourself, and share some things about what your goal is, which is to get scholarships. So you want to make sure that you share those things during that conversation, and that you keep it brief, and not say too much off course. You just want to focus, okay? So that's a challenge that you have, is getting over your fear maybe of contacting the dean. You may have to do it 2 or 3 times. You want to get over your fear of reaching out to somebody that you don't know. All they can do is tell you no. You want to get over your fear that they may not have anything that you can use. Well, that may be true when you first reach out, but keep connecting. This is something that we have seen work with many of our students in the Zero Debt College Project, and I think it can also work for you. So good luck. I wish you well. I'm rooting for everyone. And let me know how this turns out for you. Please send me an email, admin@whatsoeverisgood.org. Let me know how things turn out for you, and let me know if you got all your money for school. Take care. Bye-bye.